Good morning, all. Miracle Rising, July 2nd. Whew. Yesterday, I just did not feel good. I did not. Towards the end of the day, I just hit me like a ton of bricks. You can just sometimes feel when energies are pulling at you. Some of it's your energy and some of it's just energies of other people. When you walk through this beautiful thing called life, you can just see the different mechanics of everything and the manufacturers of everything, and just people, places, and things where certain people are placed here, certain illusions are placed here, certain hardships, tactics, and it's just when you're somebody that just doesn't play into it, it weighs heavy on you because you're like, golly, when are we going to stop playing these games? And so it's just one of those things. It's not like you understand the purpose. You understand that nothing's going to phase you, but you almost feel bad for the opposing side that we've landed here. And this is the choices in life that we're making. You know what I mean? It's just like, really? When it comes to grown adults and stuff like that. So it does get a bit much at times, and it does weigh heavy on me because I think to myself sometimes, golly, I was so oblivious to the obvious in a lot of different ways in my life, of just not seeing how hurt and how blinded the world truly is in their own deceit. And it's not so much deceit from others, it's deceit of lying to themselves, of what their capabilities are and what their true free will is. And how easily it's stripped of you if you give that away. And that's kind of how this world has been built. And so when you wake up to that and you start truly seeing it, it's just like, wow, it's just such a shame. It really is. That said, I have a couple videos. Teresa.
Walk through the chaos, but here's what they failed. Walk through the chaos, but here's what they failed to. So they called you crazy because you can calmly walk through the chaos, but here's what they failed to realize: you're a deeply empathetic person with emotional intelligence, which means you can perceive the wounds in other individuals, and not only perceive them, but place yourself in their shoes to understand why they made the decisions they made. But that does not mean you have to accept it. And while you are dedicated to your authentic spiritual healing journey, this means you reflect on a daily basis. So where you met them is where the relationship started. But you kept elevating while they stayed.
I met them with my genuine self. That's where I met them. And if I ever meet them again, I'll meet them with my genuine self again. That I will. And that's just that. No matter what I know, no matter what I feel. And I don't even think I know the full of it. And truth be told, I don't even want to know the full of it. I don't even think my heart could take it. That's something I said yesterday on my way home. I was like, I don't even want to know the full story. I truly don't. I'm fine with those little secrets staying hidden. Truly. I'm just at a place of peace and forgiveness in it. And I understand just the brokenness that are within everybody individually. And that when people hurt people, when people make choices that they do, it's just a reflection of them. And if you look at things like that, it's really sad. It's really sad. Something I said to my coworker last night that really kind of was an epiphany for me when it came to previous friendships that I've lost and let go and just went separate ways because we weren't aligned anymore. Clearly, I started waking up to certain things, started picking up on certain things, started picking up on the psyop and the fakeness and the disingenuousness and the deceit and the manipulative tendencies. The manipulative tendencies were the biggest thing for me, is when I started waking up to the manipulative tendencies. No, it's not friendship. Friendships are not supposed to be built on manipulative behaviors. They're just not. But I was telling her, we were talking, we had a common friend, and she no longer talks to them as well. And I said for me, because I mean, this is a friendship that I've had since my son was born. My son's turning 19 in August, so 19 years. So roughly around 17 or 18 years we were in each other's lives. Pretty close. Both of them, actually. Both friends. And one of them longer than that. And I said for me, the hardest thing for me is just the investment. The investment in that friendship, you know, and the disappointment and how it panned out. And I get it. It's all divinely orchestrated. They were put in my life for a reason, for me to learn and gain the things that I have gained from each friendship individually. And I see that so clearly and so evidently, but it still doesn't take away the pain and the disappointment and the investment that you do put in friendships, that you do put in people, that you do put in family members, that you put in relationships, marriages, work relationships. You know, that's the same thing from a business aspect, from an employer aspect. You know, they put an investment in you. And so often enough, people get lost in the investment and think they're owed something. And yeah, you are. It's a 50-50 way, you know, but so often enough, people only want to do 20-80, or they want to get one up on you, or they're not being true. They're not being genuine, you know, and so somewhere along the way, you're going to start picking up on those things in relationships, in interactions, when something's not 50-50, when it's a little bit off somewhere. And so, yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. It's just the investment, you know, putting the investment in people. When you want to see the best in everybody, you want to see everybody elevate. You want to see everybody be the best version of themselves, not out here creating havoc, not out here creating illusions. It doesn't do anybody any good in that type of circumstance. What kind of good does that do? Truly, it's not any good for the people creating the illusions. I can tell you that. Just look at them all. Just look at them all. They're all on the struggle bus. They're all on the struggle bus very clearly. You can see it so evidently. And I'm not even just talking all the way at the tippity top. I'm just saying in general public. People that are a part of it on the underground and things like that that don't want to be anymore. I can assure you of that. They do not want to be. And I feel bad for that.
Well, that is okay.
That's where you kind of let go of that consciousness. You put it on the table for sale for whatever reason. This, though,
I think that's a way a means to control people, is to get them into politics.
Yeah. They control Congress, there's no question about
But
it.
they really think that they have fucking power.
Well, in many ways, they find people who are pedophiles already, and then they empower them.
that right there, is what she said is so powerful, is they do. They find people that are already pedophiles, and they try to empower them. But I'm going to go a little layer above that. It's not only just pedophiles. They find people in all kinds of different aspects of this world. They find people in the church sphere. They find people in the religious sphere. And they feed them whatever. Whether it's money on the side, build their congregation, build them in the platform sphere, build them or whatever. And they kind of empower them in that way. It's not just pedophiles. It's a whole different thing there. There's so many. They find broken people. They find insecure people. They play on those emotions. They start creating illusions. They start creating narrations within their world. They see people. This is what's so weird about this world. We have people that walk among us. And I'm telling you, we have people that walk among us for some reason that are so displeased with their world, with their reality, when they see people happy, when they see people elevating, when they see people with greater gifts and greater intelligence in a different type of way than they are, they get freaking fluffered. They get fluffered, and then they go into this world and they create havoc. Whether it's creating lies, whether it's creating narrations, tearing people apart, tearing families apart. This is how deep it goes. And when you get down that side of the road, when you're a part of organizations, a part of crowds, a part of friend groups that are doing these types of things intentionally, you're just opening up a pathway for nasty karmic debris. You truly are. Whether it comes down to you, it comes down to your family, it comes down to your children, it comes down to your business. it comes down to anything. It will.